Have you ever seen a skyscraper so tall, so ambitious, and yet so empty that it feels like a ghost standing in the middle of a city? In the capital of North Korea, Pyongyang, rises one of the most infamous buildings in the world, the Ryugyong Hotel. Known by many as the Hotel of Doom, it was meant to symbolize power and modernity. Instead, it became one of the greatest architectural embarrassments in history. Here's the first hook. Construction began in 1987, and today, almost 40 years later, the building is still unfinished. The Ryugyong was supposed to be a shining jewel, 105 floors, 330 meters tall, the tallest hotel in the world. North Korea wanted to prove it could outshine South Korea, especially after Seoul hosted the 1988 Summer Olympics. So Pyongyang planned its own statement, a hotel so tall it would dominate the skyline, an architectural masterpiece for the ages. But here's the second hook. For decades, the Ryugyong stood completely empty, a hollow concrete shell towering over the city like a giant reminder of failure. The project ran into disaster almost immediately. The Soviet Union collapsed in the 1990s, cutting off North Korea's funding. Materials were poor, construction stalled, and for 16 years, the unfinished hotel loomed over Pyongyang, its jagged pyramid shape earning it the nickname Hotel of Doom. Imagine living in a city where food was scarce, electricity was unreliable, and propaganda blasted daily about the greatness of the regime, while above it all stood a massive, useless skyscraper that nobody could use. Here's the third hook. The Ryugyong was so embarrassing that for years, North Korea literally erased it from official photos and maps of Pyongyang. That's right, the regime pretended the building didn't exist. Tourists couldn't take pictures of it. Propaganda posters ignored it. It was the ultimate ghost skyscraper. Then, in 2008, an Egyptian company called Orascom stepped in to cover the building with shiny glass panels, giving it a modern look. For a while, rumors spread that it would finally open. Hotels, restaurants, even a revolving restaurant at the top. But inside, still empty. Here's the fourth hook. Today, the Ryugyong is a glass pyramid with nothing inside. No guests, no restaurants, no life, just endless empty floors. North Korea occasionally lights it up at night with LED displays, turning it into a giant propaganda screen. But the truth remains. It's the tallest, emptiest hotel in the world. So what does this building mean? For some, it's a monument to human ambition. For others, it's proof of failure, a dictator's dream collapsing under the weight of reality. For North Korea, it's both a source of pride and of shame. Here's the fifth hook. The Ryugyong Hotel shows us that architecture is never just about buildings. It's about politics, image, and the cost of trying to look powerful. Imagine the contrast. Outside, millions of people struggling to survive. Inside the city's center, a giant empty skyscraper meant for tourists who never came. The Hotel of Doom is not just a building. It's a mirror reflecting the truth of a regime obsessed with image over reality. And here's the final hook. Some buildings are remembered as wonders of the world. Others are remembered as warnings. The Ryugyong Hotel is both.